What's going on, folks? This is Harry, also known as the Brand Builder, and I'm here with my cousin
Annette, also known as Annette's Journey, here on YouTube. Today we're back at it again with another collab, and we're going to be talking about LTC Properties.
Okay. One of my favorite real estate investment trusts. So, LTC Properties is a real estate investment trust investing in senior housing and healthcare primarily through sale-leasebacks, mortgage financing, joint ventures, construction financing, and structured finance solutions, including preferred equity, bridge, mezzanine, and unitranche lending. The coolest thing about LTC Properties is the dividend. Who doesn't like monthly income? 19 cents a month. This particular real estate investment trust pays $2.28 annually, and its current yield is 5.99%. The stock price is $38.06, but it's not the stock price that's mostly exciting to us, is it?
No, it's not. It's more about the company itself, okay? So there's a lot to take in when it comes to this specific REIT, okay? So first, we're going to talk about what do we look for into REITs.
General rules rock. So my general rule when I'm looking at REITs is I look for companies that have equity. I like some that have financing options, as this one does. And I like a company that expands on their properties or the property portfolio, even if it means building another wing in a hospital. It can provide financing solutions. I love that. But most important is its connection and management, how it tries to connect to the investor and how it tries to connect to partners or potential partners. This structure is very important to me. How to make it easy for your partners.
Yes, indeed. I also agree with Harry, of course. But for me, the first and foremost things that I like to look for into REITs is analyzing whether or not it's a commercial REIT or a residential REIT, okay? Now, I do prefer commercial REITs more than I do residential, only because with commercial REITs, there is much more to offer and provide when looking for commercial spaces. Now, commercial spaces can ranges from different things, warehouses, retail spaces. With LTC Properties, like my cousin said, it's senior citizen and nursing facilities, right? So that way it has a wide range. The buildings also can be much bigger compared to residential properties, right? With commercial properties, of course, the number one thing I like about it is the fact that the owners most likely own the land that the properties are built on, right? Therefore, like McDonald's, actually, that's a good stock that describes what I'm saying actually pretty well. Also Stag, which I did a video on already, okay? But they own the land, right? And with the land, they're able to not only own the land, right, but own the property itself and then build on. So they can build on as much as they want with the land, of course. That's in zoning regulations, right? Of course, real estate.
Of course. But it's coming from a real estate agent, so you understand. So what real estate agency do you work for?
Coldwell Banker Advantage here in New York State. I am licensed for the whole entire state of New York, so that's including the downstate and upstate area as well, okay?
Absolutely. I'm going to be putting a link to her channel below in the description, so make sure you're reading the description and giving this video a thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up button for the algorithm. And comment below if you have any questions. See, the thing is, real estate investment trusts provide easy solutions for people who want to get exposure to real estate, because you get that monthly income and you get a management team that can probably do a better job than you can. It's not like you're going to go get a rental property and expect that this particular person is going to be paying rent every single month,
right?
Without any kind of issues. But we hope that you can, and we like to do things the right way here. But for practice, just in case you don't know what you're doing, real estate investment trusts are awesome options.
Yes.
And I know a lot of people here are going to be looking for what is the benefits to investing in LTC properties. Well, first of all, let me just make this very clear. We're not financial experts.
No,
We're not
no.
even financial advisors. She's a real estate agent. I'm a real estate investor.
Yes.
So we're qualified to discuss this because it's something that we deal with each and every day.
Absolutely.
As a real estate investor, I like this company. So I suggest you make your own informed decision of how you invest going forward, or contact your financial expert or someone with financial expertise that you deal with, whether it be a family member, she's my family member, or a professional that you deal with handling your business affairs, because I'm not that person. But we're going to give you our experience. I've been investing in LTC properties for over 6 years.
Wow.
I like the dividend because it's consistently paying each and every month. I've never missed a payment since I've owned this particular REIT. And 19 cents a month is not bad, because 100 shares and you're talking about $19.
Right.
1,000 shares, and what are we talking about here? You do the math. You do your own research, because you might like what you see. LTC properties deal with triple net lease. Now, I want my cousin to talk about triple net leases. So take it away.
Okay, so with a triple net lease, right? When a tenant goes into a triple net lease with the owner, right? 9 times out of 10, that lease is gonna last them for a good, I would say like 5-10 years, sometimes even more, right? Depending on
Contracts and like
contracts, and then as
lease agreements.
Right, lease agreements, as well as like what is the specific industry that they're tapping into, right? Yeah. What are they providing? Like LTC, like we said, is senior citizen and nursing facilities, right? But there are other REITs who their industry is different than that, right? You know, there's so much more: warehouses, retail, medical facilities, and things like that. So make sure you definitely pay attention to that, okay?
Yeah, it's not like, that holds like companies like Walgreens or something like that,
right?
Or Walmart, or I know Stag Industrials owns primarily, like they house, what company was it again?
Amazon,
my
favorite company.
We're always ordering from Amazon. So.
Yes.
And it's fun to know that you own a REIT where Amazon's housed, because you're not going to get a dividend from Amazon, so you might as well get a dividend from the properties that they're housed.
Yes.
And have, what is that, like a triple net lease that Amazon has with Stag Industrials?
Yes, they do.
So, yeah. So, anyway, the cool thing about this is that it's monthly income, and I love monthly income. And if you like monthly income, you're going to love LTC properties. I know I do. And with the price being $38.06 right now, it's not a hard decision to make. It's not a hard investment to make. I kind of like this investment, and I think that it's going to go. I think that this company is going to grow. The stock price is going to increase eventually, and they're always expanding on their properties.
Right.
So let's see. I thought I had the amount. Let's see what their portfolio holds.
While he does that real quick, I did wanted to note too that the good thing about senior citizen housing and nursing facilities, that is something that will always be around, right? You know, whether it's for like loved ones that we have, right? Or even us ourselves, right? We're going to get older, nobody's going to get younger, clearly, right? So I think it's very important to have housing set up for not only nurses, but senior citizens, right? That's something that's always going to thrive. So, there's in terms of like competition or it being canceled out, that will never happen, So I think it definitely makes sense to invest into a company.
Well, at least we hope it.
Well, we hope, yeah. But I'm saying it in a sense where, you will always.
We're pretty sure of it,
right?
For the most part.
And right, as we grow older, clearly there was always have to be some type of housing for, senior citizens,
So 208 properties in a portfolio. 125 of those are assisted living, so that's 60.1%. 76 properties are skilled nursing, so that's 36.5%. And 7 properties are other, 3.4%, which makes up the portfolio for LTC properties. And I think they're in 27 states, I believe, when I last checked. So
yeah.
I see they're in Oregon, California, Nevada, Arizona,
29.
Mexico.
29 states, yeah.
So in Kansas City, Missouri, Illinois, Wyoming,
All over.
a lot of different states. I know they're not in Utah and they're not in New York.
Not where we're at.
They are in PA and New Jersey, but not in Maine and Vermont and New Hampshire, and areas like that. But it's still awesome, and I'd like to see this company expand going forward, because Stag has quite a bit of properties, and even though LTC has 208 properties, it's growing. When I first started investing in LTC Properties, I think they only had 117 or 107 properties. To see it go from over 100 properties to now over 200 properties is amazing. I love that. And it's something that keeps me hopeful for this company and keeps me wanting to buy more and more shares. And I do invest in a lot of different real estate investment trusts. Larger holdings for me would be in Gladstone Commercial Corp, GOOD, only because, like my cousin, I do like commercial real estate.
Right.
But it's what they invest in and how their investment structure is structured that makes me want to invest in that particular company. I also own Stag, but the reason why I buy more of Gladstone Commercial Corp is because of how they structure their, and because they also do Morgan Stanley. So that really helps me out there. And it was a great decision for me. And seeing their growth over time. But LTC Properties is something I was going into them, and right away I kind of liked what their structure was and how they structured their financing and opportunities. So I wanted to get involved with this REIT, and it doesn't give a large percentage of a dividend yield, but I'm okay with its dividend yield. And at 5.99% right now, I know when I was investing, it would range anywhere between 4 to 6%, depending on the market. But I don't look at the market when it comes to why I purchase stuff, especially if I want to hold it long term.
Right.
And I know my cousin doesn't either.
No, of course. We are definitely the type of buy and hold long-term investors. You know, that is, I know for me, that is definitely my main goal, which I was taught that from my cousin as well. But that's my main goal when looking to invest. You know, I don't trade, I don't day trade. And so when I invest, so it's not much that I get to, I'm not going to be super, you know, down about it, whether or not a stock is doing well at the moment, because I know in the long run, it's always going to benefit, you know, me.
Because we're all about long-term investing.
Right.
And that's very important to us.
Yes.
So basically what I'm saying is I'm giving LTC Properties a thumbs up, and I know you are.
Definitely.
And I think it's a great company. I'm not telling you to invest in it, but I'm telling you that it's a great way to create extra income. And it's also, I wouldn't say it's a side hustle, but I mean, it's passive income. And I think that if you want to be successful in life, you have to have multiple sources of income. So I'm not the kind of person that like to just depend on my job for income. I like to find different ways to make extra income. And this is one of those ways, by investing in real estate investment trusts, and LTC Properties is one of my favorite investments. So that's why I wanted to, as well as Annette, talk about it today. Thank you for watching the video. Make sure you comment below, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel, both channels. Make sure you subscribe to both channels.
Yes.
My cousin will have a link to my channel in her description. I will have a link to my her channel on my description. So make sure you're following both of us, and make sure that you're staying positive and having a great day.
Yes, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channels. Don't forget to hit our notification bells, because you don't want to miss it when we are posting videos, okay? So thank you for having me, cousin. And of course, I know you're thankful for having, I'm thankful for having you as well, okay?
Absolutely, yes. So have a great day.